What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Any Given Wednesday podcast. My name's Angel, here with my dog Logan. How you doing today?
Okay.
What's going on?
It's over. He was supposed to retire his son. He was supposed to finish his career here, but it's
Listen,
over.
we knew it was over,
I
though.
know, we did.
We knew it was over. He had a great run in Phoenix. Not great. We didn't win shit, but he did good.
It wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. That's what I'm saying. He did his best.
Um,
I love KD.
we got a lot more than I thought we were going to, though. We got
Considering it was known that like his destinations and that he wanted to go,
yeah.
I think we got a pretty good haul for it.
We got Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the 10th overall pick, and 5 second overall picks, or not 5 second round picks, and all they got was KD. So I mean, we got a decent amount back.
We got a decent amount, and people are hating on Jalen Green.
He's one of my least. I do not like Jalen Green.
No, I think he's actually going to be a good.
When the
player for
Rockets were the
Suns.
worst team in the league, like that's when it was his team. He just chucked up shots, 30 shots a game, and like if
But I mean, that's how it was with Book when the Suns were bad. Like it was just his team. He was just scored 70.
that's true.
Like
That's
he
true.
was just putting up shots.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe with the structure, we have no idea what our coach looks like or his system he wants to put in. We have
And
no idea.
they already said they're not keeping Bradley Beal. Like he's either getting the most insane buyout of all time or someone's trading him.
Well, I mean, Matt Ishbia said he didn't care about the money, so let's see it. Let's see that we're about to see a crazy buyout.
If he buys out Bradley Beal, it just gets him off the roster. He got some dog.
Yeah. But then Dylan Brooks brings a little bit of defense and a little like culture.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be so small.
We are.
I was thinking about we don't have a point guard right now, but what? Book at the 2, Jalen Green at the 3, Dunn at the 4, or Book at the 1, then Brooks at the 2. And then we get our 5. Like we're gonna be small. However, if you remember, Ryan Dunn was guarding Giannis.
Yeah, no,
Like-
Ryan Dunn is a good four.
Ryan Dunn's a
But I do think we need a center.
and then
And with the 10th pick,
okay.
I think we should draft a center. Derek Queen. Do you remember the dude from Maryland?
Yes.
Diesel boy.
You want Derek Queen?
Yes.
I was thinking the big dude from Duke. I forget his name, but the big African dude, the 7-footer.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Either one. And we found out tonight. On Wednesday, we're gonna figure out. But what I don't understand either is we can get out of this trade until July, but we are picking today. So I don't understand how that works.
Yeah.
But then the 5 second overall or the 5 second round picks can probably turn into something as well. But there's also other trades too. Tingus Pingus went to Atlanta, which his year was so weird last year. Like,
But it was also a lot of injuries. Like he was coming in and out.
yeah, and I don't remember if he was good while he was playing,
He was average.
right?
Average, very average.
So he got sent to Atlanta.
But he's not getting paid average money. He's getting
No.
So I think the Celtics did a good thing by getting him off.
And then Celtics also did a trade before that one though. They traded with the Trailblazers. They sent Drew Holiday and they got Anfernee Simons.
Basically just a cheaper Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I mean, the Trailblazers were actually pretty good at the end of last year. Like I think their defensive stats were top 5 of the end of last year. And adding Drew Holiday, they could be. I'm not saying like anything crazy, but a play-in team, like a sleeper play-in team. You know what I mean?
For sure. I can see that.
And then the fun one, Jordan Poole is going to the Pelicans with fucking Zion. That's gonna be fun. They're not gonna win anything, but it's gonna be fun.
That was gonna be fun.
Kelly Olynyk was in that trade too.
How is that guy still in the league, man?
I don't know.
Like,
I wonder how many trades Kelly Olynyk has been in. Way too many, probably. And the one that blew my mind was the Desmond Bane trade. I don't watch that much Grizzly basketball.
there's no way his value was that much. Like,
Dude, the
there's
the
no
Magic
way.
gave up Cole Anthony, starter, right?
Yeah,
KCP has 2 rings.
great role player.
Role player,
Great
right?
role player.
In 5 first rounds for Desmond.
First round.
For Desmond Bane.
Like,
I mean,
that's like a KD haul right there.
Desmond Bane, yeah, like That's a lot.
That's a shit ton.
Did Mikal Bridges? Did the Nets get more for Mikal Bridges, or is it about the same?
Um,
Because I would say Mikal's better than Desmond.
I agree.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't know either. But I just saw that trade and I was like, that is crazy. But then the worst part, the NBA Finals. Not worst part. Like, congrats to
It
OKC.
was such a good series. Everybody before it started, they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be a boring finals, boring this, boring that." It was a great series. I don't care
Great
what anybody
series.
says. Great series. Every single game. There was like one game that was like a
Well,
OKC blowout.
OKC blowout, and then the Pacers game 6 put one of the best halves together ever, and then that
That
second
was
half
fun to watch, even though they were getting OKC was
murdered.
getting destroyed, but
Yeah,
Pacers made it fun to watch because
they
they were
did.
just doing
Pacers
highlight
just
after
played
highlight.
fun basketball.
Yeah.
Um,
And then it was the first game 7 since 2016. I was so excited. And
I called out of work. I called out of work to watch Game 7.
it was said to be the greatest game ever because Halliburton came out 3 for 4 from three in
Hit
the first, like, what,
deep
five
too,
minutes?
deep. He was pulled like came off of it like not a Hallie shot. He came off of a screen and pulled it. Like
Like,
that's not a
what?
Hallie shot.
Yeah.
And OKC was SGA came down and scored twice as well. Like we were in for a master
For a
class.
masterclass. And not even 6 minutes into the first, it
And
happens.
tore. I mean, right when it popped, and I hated that they showed it on national TV like 6 times. They're like, we get it, bro.
Yeah.
Like that sucks.
He was going in with the cash train. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as he went down, I'm pretty sure if you know anything about basketball, you knew what happened as soon as he went down. And the way he was like screaming on the floor, like,
KD had the calf strain too right before he tore his Achilles in Game 5 and the finals
yeah.
too. Because who was it? Kendrick Perkins said, "Halliburton, don't play. Like, there's no reason to risk it." But, like, it's Game 7 of the finals. You're
Come
gonna
on.
play,
You're
right?
gonna fucking play.
But, I
Yeah.
mean, he was right, but like, you're gonna play. It's just so shitty. That's not how that game was supposed to go.
And did you see his post at the
Yeah.
his post that he gave out after surgery
On Instagram,
Yeah, that was sad.
it's hurt.
man.
And when he was crying on the floor, just screaming no, it's like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude. But it was congrats to OKC. SGA just put on a what better can you do? MVP,
Scoring title.
Western Conference MVP, Finals MVP.
You got everything
Yeah,
for
congrats.
individuals.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
job. And
Makes me sick.
yeah, I mean, I was talking with one of my friends, like SGA, great MVP, right?
Mm.
In 20 years, when people look at the stats, just look at the stats. Don't like care about media, nothing else. Just look at the stats and see Jokic's season and see SGA's season. They're gonna be like, how did that happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're just going over and like, fuck, that's crazy. This season was actually this was a good basketball season.
It was.
Not for
And
Suns
I hate to
fans.
say it, but SGA deserved it. Like,
did.
he had the best season.
He did ever.
Cap it off with a win.
And then yeah, so that ends basketball.
Did you see Chet at the parade though?
Oh my gosh, dude. This dude is hammered.
They all were. It's the youngest team to win a
Jalen Williams
championship.
said he drank his first ever beer after.
I saw that. They didn't even know how to pop champagne bottles in the locker room. Like, I've
just
never
hoop.
seen anything like
All
it.
they do is hoop.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chet was making a fool of
A
himself.
fool of himself. He's like, let me lock in.
Let me lock in real quick. And they took the trophy away from him.
That's
too.
how you know you're down bad.
Speaking of trophies, NHL ended too.
Panthers.
But I mean, as soon as Sinners started like to lose a little bit of confidence, really, they pulled him, and then it just like the other backup goalie wasn't going to win the series for him.
Yeah.
And when they pulled Sinner,
They lost faith in him.
they lost faith, and he lost faith in himself, and 5-1 to end the series. Like, it wasn't even a good series ending.
Realistically, no.
It just
started off great, and then it just
got their ass handed to them.
yeah.
And then after the series, McJesus said all options are on the table. I would say come to my team, but I don't have a team.
Is he a free agent?
I don't know.
No.
But that's just bummy. Like, how much can he really do? He's brought 2 years in a row.
But it's not like the Oilers are a bad team either. They're just not getting over the hump.
It's
I
just
don't know.
the Panthers.
Yeah.
I
I don't know what they can do.
They're just running into a dynasty. Did you see the Panther celebration too?
No.
The entire beach, like It was insane. Like maybe a
Packed?
mile deep of just red sea of panthers just on the beach, like people in the water. It was absurd. Like I didn't know there was actually hockey fans in South Beach.
Damn, that's crazy.
It was nuts. Um,
That's good to see though.
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I miss hockey. I miss having hockey here.
We gotta get a team before season starts and make it our
A
team.
real team.
Follow it all season.
So I had a layover in Salt Lake City, right? I was going to Idaho for golfing. It was beautiful. 75 degrees, no wind the entire trip, just beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I had a layover. Mind you, this is 11:30 at night. I'm just walking through the airport and I see a Mammoth jersey through one of the gates, like
They
pretty
actually
tough.
have them at the
It was
airports.
pretty tough. Um and then I shot so
I can't follow a Utah team though. I
I can't
can't.
follow
I
Utah
can't.
team. So in Idaho I played 3 courses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Coeur Lane has a course where it's like a floating green in the middle of the lake and you have to take a boat to it. It's insane, right? But I
And you
come
took the boat and everything?
took the boat and everything. But mind you, I'm shooting all right, right? One of my friends, they told me on this hole to club up. So I was
Mhm.
gonna hit a pitching wedge. It was 135 out, right? So I grab a 9. I stuck it at 20 feet, straight over the lake. Boom, right on, right?
Oh,
Take the boat over. I was like, I'm not leaving this birdie putt short. And I didn't. I missed the birdie putt by like maybe 2 inches outside the cup.
but
Missed it
sailed
by
it.
5 feet. Missed the par putt. Bogeyed the hole. That's my golf, baby.
That's how it goes.
Um,
Just like that.
so then I ended up shooting a 94. I'll take a 94.
That's not bad.
And then the next day we played at another course called Prairie. There was a railroad in the middle of the golf course. Like we had to wait for a train to go by to hit a ball. Like it was insane. It was cool, but like weird.
Yeah.
Um, and then so I shot a 42 in the front, and I was like, I'm hot. I'm gonna break 90 for the first time. No, I shot a 52 in the back. I 3-putted 7 holes. It was awful.
That's gross.
And
You
then
love doing that though.
I
You
know.
love 3-putting.
Love the 3-putt. And then the last day, I looked up online and it said it was $70 online, right? So we go to the course and like, oh, it's 130. It's like, how does that happen? And I was like, is the cart fee? I literally asked. I was like, is the cart fee $80? And they're like, no, that's just how much we're charging. I was like, so how much is the 9? They're like 70. I was like, with cart? No, with cart's 85. I was like, all right, fine. So
70 to walk a 9 is
it
so
is insane.
gross.
So I was like, I'm a little mad about that too. But they don't even have the screens on the golf cart to show you how far away you are. It didn't have poles in the middle of the fairway to show 150 out. So it was a guessing game, right? So first hole, I hit the fairway and then hit a pitching wedge, and I see it bounce off the green, like it bounced. And I was like, the hell is up there? Like, did I hit a sprinkler head? No, it was like concrete. It was like
The
ice.
grass?
It was awful. I even chipped, right? Hit the middle of the green, rolled all the way down. Putted, rolled all the way across it. It just like wouldn't stay. And like, I'm not great at golf, but that doesn't happen. Like, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And so I chalked that one up. I chalked that round up for the books.
Did you even keep a score for
No.
that one?
Yeah.
No.
Once I hit the green on my second shot and it rolled off the back after hitting the front
You
and
just
then
knew
putted
it.
off the green twice, there's no winning. I just knew there was no winning.
That's fair.
Um,
That's fair.
but then this weekend there was a good golf tournament. Travelers.
Travelers. Did you see the ending?
I didn't see the ending. I saw going into Sunday was a very close leaderboard, but I didn't
Oh
see the
my
ending.
God. It was basically close the entire way through, but Fleetwood had control towards the end. It was basically his to lose. And it comes down to the last hole, right? Same pairing. Keegan Bradley against Fleetwood.
And those are the two people.
Those are the two. That's first place and second place.
What else could you ask
Teeing
for?
off on 18,
Yep.
and it's a 1-stroke difference, right? Tommy's up.
Par you win.
Par you win. Well, Keegan hit the most insane approach shot ever onto the green for his second shot and put a birdie putt like maybe this much for a birdie.
No.
So now a par is sending it to overtime,
Yep.
right? But before Bradley hits his insane approach shot, Fleetwood was just playing it safe the entire hole. and he literally, I forget what happens, but the caddy hands him a club, and he says he's like he's gonna play it safe, and he goes a club up,
Yeah.
and he still hits it short, and then finally it comes down. He puts it up because it's just like a super long putt. Puts it, not the best lag putt, still has like 10 feet for par. Bradley hits his birdie. Fleetwood misses his par. Game over on the
No.
18th hole.
That's why you can't play soft. You got to play to win.
You gotta play like every hole.
You got to play to win.
It
That's awful.
literally
I'm
lost
happy.
him the
I'm
hole.
happy the American won.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sucks.
It was horrible.
That does suck.
You should see the replay when Tommy, he couldn't even look at the putt. He had like his eyes closed, and just off fan reaction he knew if he won or not. Cuz Bradley went last. Like Fleetwood had already missed his par. So cuz that's how close Bradley got it. Like
yeah,
he was right next to the hole. It was just
that's awful.
horrible.
I don't know how. I don't understand how the last day they shoot. Like he shot -3 almost every day, and then +2 the last day.
Everybody was shooting bad though that day. Just a bad day on the court.
Bad day of golf. I think since there's going to be nothing to talk about besides baseball for the next few weeks, that we should talk about football a little bit. There hasn't been much because this is like the time where they're away, and we only hear if they get arrested or like a contract happens, right?
Which we've heard both.
Which we've heard both. Yes, we've heard both. But I think we should go through the divisions and how we think or how it's going to go.
Yeah, we could break it down.
I chose AFC East this week first. Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets.
We all know Bills are going to win it.
So Bills are going to win it, right?
Yeah.
The Jets and the Dolphins could be fighting for the first overall pick. I really think the Dolphins are going to be the worst team in the league, or close to.
Yeah.
They could have thrown a dart at a draft board, and anything they would have hit would have helped their team. Like they're not good. They lost their best player too. And
they've just been doing bad offseason moves. Like
it's just, I don't know what they're doing. And then the Jets are the Jets. They got Justin. From
Justin Fields?
Fields. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez. They got Justin Fields signed to a 2-year, $40 million. We'll see how that goes. It's the Jets. You know what I mean? So
if they couldn't do it with Rodgers, they can't do it with Fields.
Exactly.
Like,
so like I have a theory that dynasties only happen in bad divisions. Like we never see a dynasty in the or AFC North because like the Ravens and Steelers are always going to be good.
they're always going to be competing.
You know what I mean? That's where the Patriots had in this division because the Bills were bad forever, Dolphins bad forever, and Jets bad. I think it could flip the other way. Bills, they need to keep winning.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Bills have such a cakewalk to the first seed.
Yeah. And then so it's like the Chiefs too in our division. The Chargers sucked, the Broncos were dog shit, and then so are the Raiders, and it's just a free division into the playoffs every year.
Yeah, how do you think I feel as a Cardinals fan? Seahawks are normally always a pretty good contending team.
Yep.
Rams are always a good contending team. 49ers are always a good contending team.
That's why there's no dynasty in the division.
No dynasty.
No dynasty.
It's always switching around. Which that's how it should be.
That's why the NFL is the best. There's the most parity in any league.
The AFC North is getting better though. Yeah. With like the Bengals are catching up. Yep. Steelers are always good. Ravens
the
always.
Browns are the Browns.
Yeah, Browns are the Browns.
But so the Patriots might be okay this year. Might be. They got their new coach, and he was a damn good. He had Ryan Tannehill, the first overall seed in the AFC. Do you remember when the Titans were good with Ryan Tannehill?
I do remember.
That was probably Coach Vrabes. So and then Drake May's coming back, or obviously, but he only played I think 6 games last year, and they said he looked great. He was a Pro Bowl quarterback. But I don't know. I think that division is going to be pretty easy for the Bills to win, and it's theirs to lose.
But at least the Patriots, they should take advantage of being able to get that second spot. Yeah. Maybe get a wild card.
Yeah. If Dolphins win one divisional game against either the Bills or Patriots, that's a loss in their season. Like, that's not good for either one of those teams.
Yeah.
All All right. Well, the last thing we really have to talk about, and it's going to be the thing that carries us through the entire summer, is baseball. D-backs keep getting hurt, and we keep playing better. So I don't
That's
know.
just the most D-bag statement ever. The more hurt we get, the better we play.
I
Like,
just don't understand it. I really don't get it.
I,
But
I don't get nothing about that team, but
I'm not complaining. We're winning.
we're winning.
We're winning.
So
Who cares?
we're only a couple games behind second place.
We're 3 games behind second place, 2 behind. I mean, our whole division except for the Dodgers, but we figured that.
But now the Giants took over the Padres. The Giants have been
I mean, they're only
have
one
been on
game.
one.
They're only 1 game above the Padres too. They lost to the Marlins on Tuesday,
That's gross.
which shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
If you like the entire National League is like 5 games apart. It's gonna come down like last year. It's gonna be tiebreakers, and it's gonna be who lost to the shitty teams and who beat the shitty teams.
Basically.
That's what it's gonna come down to again. So we can't keep losing these rock. Like it's okay if we lose a Marlins game or we lose a White Sox game. We can't lose the Rocky games
because those are division
Those are
games
division.
too.
We cannot be losing those games.
Even the Padres, we did all right when we faced them, but
We've done okay in our division this year. We're gonna find out this summer though.
yeah,
it's all gonna.
we
come.
still have a lot of work to do.
A lot of baseball. And then in the American, everything's tight, but like it's gonna be fun.
Skeens has been.
Oh, dude,
I love watching him pitch.
He has a 1.56 ERA, and he's only won 4 games.
Whenever I see him pitching, instant no run first inning.
No run first inning. Pirates first 5.
Yeah, like just immediately.
First free money. But I think we're gonna go try to take this podcast to a baseball game. Like we want to set up a table, set up lights, and then have a live podcast.
We already know, and we want to ask questions. There's already so much traffic that like we're gonna have up a sign like "Give us your hottest sports take," or just like try to get some fan interaction. Have them come over and debate them. Like I love debating sports fans that are like passionate.
It's gonna be fun.
It's my favorite thing to do. Even when we go to games, we try to find the nearest opponent and start talking crap to them.
So last baseball game we went to, it was against the Dodgers, and Yamamoto was pitching, and the people behind us had a mouth, but like we're not gonna not talk too.
Oh my god!
Angel goes up and stands next to him. The whole section thinks we're about to everyone's about to fight. Game ends, we shake each other's hands.
Because he was just a respectful fan that he really loves his team.
And he was just being an asshole.
And I felt the same way.
Being assholes too.
And that's what it's all about. I love that.
I love it.
And that's why I think just outside the stadium, all those fans that come just walking through, we're going to get a couple demons that are ready to go.
I like it. You're going to a WNBA game today or Friday, aren't you?
On Friday against New York Liberty.
Okay.
I'm getting tapped into the tickets, so I'm taking advantage, but
why not?
Might as well. Like it's honestly not bad.
We've only lost 3 games or 4 games. I think we're second. We're second in the West right now.
That's what I'm saying. We're a good team too. Like I'm trying to learn players' names and stuff. Like this is crazy. I voted for my all-star pick.
You got your all-star ballot in.
We're locked in, gang.
Damn it. You saw Sophie Cunningham's fine?
Oh my god.
A $400 fine. Just don't even post that. Just say Sophie Cunningham fined for fighting.
Don't put in a
got a speeding ticket for it.
For real.
I guess WNBA is gonna help us this summer a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna tap in.
We should take the podcast on the road when the Fever are here too.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope. A lot of people come in for that game.
We're also unbanned off of TikTok.
Randomly. I did verification one last time just to see if it worked, and we're back.
We're in.
And I did a little tester 5-minute live video, and yeah,
okay,
we were on.
So we're gonna do live sports betting coming soon. It's gonna be more of a football thing. So we're gonna do some baseball, but
we're gonna get like the tweaks out during baseball season to be ready for football season.
But yeah, we have a lot planned, and it's gonna be fun.
You still want to give a pick of the week?
Oh, pick of the week. Okay, let's do it.
You got something?
I got mine.
I got mine
too.
But I'm also very unserious. Like we're in the it's the dog days of sports. You know what I mean? Like there's not much going on, and since I'm going to the Mercury game on Friday, my pick is Mercury spread.
Okay.
I want to sweat the pick of the week live in person at the game.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Right.
Mercury spread.
I like that.
It hasn't came out yet, but last time they played, Mercury was plus 11 and they won outright. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like a plus 7, plus
Yeah.
6, something like that. Take it. We're gonna win.
Free money.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna tell them to lock in.
Free money. I might be going to the D-backs game on Friday.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a Friday or D-backs.
A live sweat.
It's gonna go under 8.5. They just came on a road trip, like a 2-week road trip. And every game I go to is just always a bum fest. So I think it's gonna be under 8.5.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I
be
don't hate
surprised
that.
if Arizona loses, honestly, too. But I'm gonna just take the under 8.5 and be a positive guy.
It's gonna be a nice little 2-1 game.
2-1.
Nothing to
D-backs
do.
win, nothing crazy, and good night.
Can't be mad. I
All right.
like that.
Well, let's get out of here.
Let's
Then.
get out of here. Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll be back next Tuesday, like always. We'll see you soon.
Wednesday.